Let's go punch up on MTR, y'all. Look at this fucking goofball. Look at this goofball. Look at this shit. Man, you about 10 years too late on this passport thing. You about 10 years too late. Sir, you're in a sex tourist country. You're in a country with lady boys and sex tourists. This man's about 10 years late with this conversation. This is how down bad a lot of these guys are. But let's go take a listen real quick. Really, look at it. Why I'm moving to Thailand. Is he gonna hook up with help DJ Cosplay out there? Because he needs help with his content and finances. You know, maybe slide him some work. You know, because I don't know. Let's go here. I got time. Yeah, I got time.
There is more of good old Thailand. But I decided to just put on the camera real quick because I wanted to have a quick conversation. There's a bunch of epiphanies that have been happening, and I feel kind of bad because I really haven't been in a position to share it because I'm just enjoying everything as much as I can down here. So I'm trying to remember that when I come across different epiphanies, I got to be able to try to share it. Okay, and I just came across another string or set of epiphanies.
How you 40 and all right, come on.
And it's not really a fully formed thought as of yet, so I'm gonna try to work it out as we talk to each other right now, okay? Let me start off by saying this. I now, at a fundamental level, understand the passport bros, okay? Let me repeat that. I, at a granular, fundamental level, understand a passport bro. Now, when I say the terminology of passport bro, because of the branding of passport bro, it's kind of the same thing of the branding of red pill. People have taken different words of things and attributed their own life to it and their own kind of experience to it and their own, right, as immoral as what.
Okay, hold up. Okay, listen. Okay, I humbly ask everybody chill in the chat. Okay, there should be. Oh my God, y'all gonna bring the asshole out of me. Yo, chill in the chat. Well, matter of fact, girl, I'm so sorry, sis. My bad. Listen, I'm still recovering from the hack on my channel. Okay, forgive me, but y'all chill in the chat. Chill. Our ops are the trolls that come in, y'all, not each other. Please, I humbly ask y'all, chill. I purposely changed the topic. I changed the topic on purpose. I get it. Politics is nasty business. I get it. Okay, everybody should be cool. All right, we good. Okay, let's get back to this nonsense. Let's get back to punching up on goofballs like MTR. This nigga is 40 years old talking about he had an epiphany that passport bros is the way. Why would you even use the term passport bros? It's toxic. It's like an endorsement from Trump. Like, why would you do this? Y'all got your homeboy Floyd locked up in one of the worst jails ever in the world.
They do, or as wrong as what they are, they can utilize these terminology. They can utilize these different terminologies in order to communicate a brand identity that, as a listener, you might gravitate to, but they really don't understand it or really give a F about it, or maybe are grifting in that direction. Nevertheless, I understand on a fundamental level the story of a passport bro. Now,
what?
Some people hear that word and they think S-tourist, and that's not what I'm talking about at all whatsoever.
But that's exactly what it means, dummy.
Okay. What's behind that? Because that's the sensational part. That's the part that they'll try to shame you in. Oh, use a passport, bro. Like, ew, like you. Oh, that's what you do. Oh, disgusting. All they do is it.
It's already 8. Oh, dude, I saw it at 7 in the desert. Oh, shit. Okay, so I was taking a wager with one of my coworkers. He's an auditor for the state, and he was like, it's gonna hit 10 to 15. He thinks 10 to 15 by the summer, or by the end of summer, fall, going into fall. That's all he does is he tracks stocks and stuff like that, but he does auditing for the state, and he's like, no, it's going to be 10 to 15 a gallon this year. So I hope he's wrong, but man, if it's already 8 in the desert, shit, and we've already run out. Whatever reserves we had, we're tapped out. We just ran out, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, so we have no more reserves left. I'm not even going to go there.
When
I say we, I mean the state.
I'm going to talk about that. I'm talking about the difference of life when you go somewhere else. The difference of life when you go outside of what is your normal. And I always talk about this on the channel in a sense of growth within yourself. You can never be the person that you are destined to be if you stay locked into the same block society.
He had to go to Thailand, y'all. Come on, man. Of all places, Thailand. Of all places, Thailand. Not Africa, not Mama Africa, not Latin America, South America, not even Canada. Nigga, you ran to Asia. You ran to Asia. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Hood, city,
all right,
province.
All right. Okay.
You can't, because there's no way that you can gain the different experiences that will help you understand the reason that this world turns, right? Or help you understand the reason that you've been placed on to this planet, or even your purpose, or the expectation of your purpose, or how to get fulfillment out of that. You have to see life in the world from varied perspectives, okay? Now, the new one that I have to add up on there, maybe I've said it before in the past, is international travel. You have to get outside and see this. It's different. The branding and the marketing of the United States of America, shit, most of these places in the West, it's bullshit. I'm telling you this flat out, right? I'm 4 weeks into this trip. The honeymoon phase has subsided. And in fact, I think that's why I'm able to do a little bit more content, because I'm now like in the introspection phase. I'm now in the consideration phase. I'm now in, I'm really trying to extract and extrapolate the lessons that I'm learning out here, and I'll try to disseminate to you guys as much as possible. And I know that the term of passport bro, again, has bad branding. So let it be a channel of my size, and the way that I can articulate this be sort of the gold standard. And I say sort of because, again, I'm not fully formed in this.
Okay, we cannot tap into the National Reserve because we have CARB emission standards. We require a special blend of gasoline. That's why we can't buy gas from Texas, Utah, neighboring states, because we have CARB emission standards. Gas that comes to California is a special blend to fight air pollution. So we are assed out. We are literally assed out.
Start as of yet, but let me say this. From a dating perspective, right? The issues in the States for men, there's a lot of different issues. But one of the biggest issues is that there's a genotype that will get the most amount of success.
He said genotype. I think he meant phenotype, but okay.
In the dating game, okay? Oftentimes on the channel, you might describe it as the sixes, 6 foot tall, 6-pack abs, 6-inch, hello, all right? There's like a genotype, okay? 6 figures a year, there's a genotype. Also within that, and this is probably a little bit more specific to Black culture, they want corporate Tupac, all right? They want loud and strong, yet quiet and reserved at the same goddamn time. They want at a moment's notice that you gotta defend their armor, you gotta be the rough, tough, bad guy, all right? All right, at a moment's notice, you got to be the Super Saiyan dick slinger. All right, you got to put that thing up on the table. Which, from my experience, it's not too bad of expectations. But
listen, don't be like MTR. I have no words, honestly.
That corporate Tupac shit, it blows my fucking mind. But as a man who is charismatic, you understand that there's a certain game that you have to play. In respect, like, how many of the dudes that are successful in the dating game, but like low key, are addicted to video games? Right.
Sir, if you had so much charisma, you would not be 40 years old in Thailand talking about you had an epiphany to become a passport bro. That's not charisma. Okay. That's break glass in case of emergency. Okay. That is bottom of the barrel mentality thinking. Okay.
But they don't let that component of their realness or their personality come out. Right. How many dudes that you know what I'm saying, will have like odd little, like they like anime or something like that. Right. Like things that are not considered normalized within like what is considered cool. They'll call you a goofy, a lame, corny, like all of these different things that, it's a very narrow-minded pathway.
This has to be a midlife crisis, bro.
And it's not an indictment wholly on the mindset of the modern woman, because a lot of men self-select into that mindset as well. But I think like a lot of the men are just seeing what works with the women, and they utilize that as data, and they incorporate components of that into their game. When you're over in a place that doesn't have these different norms, or like these established like normal things and expectations, when you're in a place where it's completely different and you're not held to the standards or the comparisons of those around you, and also there's not like this underlying money conversation, okay? On the channel, I'll let you guys know this. I probably said this in a live stream or two before, but when I do content and I find a topic that is about dating, relationships, all right, men, women, whatever, but then also it is a money topic, right? Like going off the Cheesecake Factory, and she don't want to bang with the Cheesecake Factory. It's too beneath her. Okay, she's going out with her homegirls, invites her guy that she's dating, and she expects the guy to pay for the table. Those topics get some of the highest views, and I understand why. Because this money thing in a capitalistic society, it's so.
I agree. That's why the red pill is so important to them. They want to find a cheat code to basically get the woman to like them, and there's no such thing as a cheat code. And a couple more minutes and we out of here.
Important, right? And especially with women within this biological underpinning of hypergamy, right? They're looking to date up, and they more than likely want a man that's already finished the race as opposed to running the race with you. Ladies, I don't get mad at that. And in fact, as a producer throughout my life, I understand that and I take advantage of it.
Yeah, you're in a third world country. Okay. All right. I just wanted to change it up, the content up a little bit. We had to punch up. Yeah. One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish. Yo, he's about 10 years late with this. Yeah, he's about 10 years late with the. Why? If you're still using that term, that moniker PPP, you're an idiot, man. That's toxic. It's toxic. Like, they put you in a box. Okay,